game would actually load. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there's that error. I don't understand. I started after the last update. Still don't understand it. Nothing seems to be broken other than the trees. Anyway. Just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of this big, stupid thing I'm building. Because why build a big, stupid thing if you don't show it off sometimes? No idea what exactly it's supposed to be, but just kind of building it as I go along, so gonna show it off, a couple of my farms, because a couple of the farms I've basically designed myself, so I'm kind of proud of. So here we go. Yeah, this is just my little temporary storage room. A couple of smaller auto smelters, nothing too fancy. But, and the game doesn't want to work. There we go. Okay. So this is the big hole, because you gotta have a big hole. Can't be playing Minecraft without a big hole. So, not much else to say to it. Still trying to figure out the best way to strip mine it. Started on this side, moving over to that one, just testing some stuff out. And it's all going to building this, which is just the skeleton work of something. No idea. Like I said, building it as I go along. So we'll just go up here and have a little look at what... Eventually, which is probably never going to happen, I want to try to get this as far down as I possibly can. Bedrock is the ideal. Maybe just to the, maybe just deep slate is probably a easier thing to accomplish. And I want to build up the walls with deep slate, bricks, and whatnot, then fill it with water, which is going to be something. I've already got a small ice farm, so that's how I'm going to have to do it. And trying to figure out the logistics of that. This goes all the way around. I'm going to have marble pillars in some kind of design. I don't even know if this is going to be what it stays, but just trying to figure things out. I just throw stuff at the wall to see what sticks. And I got a bridge over there I'm working on. I'll show that in a bit. So here's two of the farms. I guess you could technically count this as a farm. Basically, it just makes clay. Do we even have a... Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's put this here, because I know I'll need that in a second. So you mine the clay. You get it. You replace it with mud. Is it going to do it quick enough to see, or should I... Well, anyway, there's dripstone underneath of it. I can show you the bottom of it, probably. And it just turns mud into clay. This is something I'm kind of proud of. Ooh. Glad I did that, so I could... Do I have one? Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's the fire. Okay. So this is a self-designed basalt generator that I'm pretty proud of. So it's not the most functional thing, but it works! It's like those crappy snake fireworks. You just mine it as it comes. It's annoying, but you give us all. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is the general farm area, where I just got my allay holding cell, which I'm trying to fill up with flowers. Got my bees, which is wheat, sugar, or no, what am I saying? Wheat, potatoes, and carrots for just general stuff. As you can see, bamboo. The tree farm, which is just like a general purpose one. It's laid out to where I can just kind of plant whatever I want. These trees are mostly just going to be for the decorative purposes, but the spruces are for... Well, I did use them as fuel for the longest time. I would use them to make charcoal. But then I moved to using them for gem farming. I would basically turn them into sticks, sell them, and get gems and whatnot. But now I have better emerald farms, and I don't need fuel anymore, because I can show that to you. Because that's a lovely little trick that I'm happy they added. But yeah, just basically fly up here. You can jump or glide if you can. Then you just cut your way down each tree, grabbing a lay or two to give the give a stick and a sapling, and it'll just bring all the stuff to you. It's easy like that. Animal storage. I had more sheep. I can't remember if I killed them off just to speed stuff up. I don't really need a lot of wool. Horses. I have another video I made where just a bunch of skeleton horses popped up. No idea why. So I had to track them and transport them all through the Nether to get them here. So that was fun. And yeah, it's just interesting. Never really use horses much. So I prefer the mules and the donkeys, but I really like my fence design. Anything small, I don't think like lambs or foals or calves can go through it. Chickens can, and other small mobs like that can, but you can just walk right through it. And this one's too high because I have a camel, and that will just go right over a 1-block fence. And I got a couple of sniffers doing whatever it is they do. Not accomplishing much. A wonderful addition. And I sure did love having to go through and try to get them. And then, yeah, just random stuff. So, yeah, nothing much going on here. What else? Oh yeah, I can show you my fuel farm. Then I guess I'll just fly around and kind of show the other places. Eventually, this is going to be all covered. I want to have a big, weird Yggdrasil mural right here. Mural. I think I'm going to actually make my room up there and then start the wonderful process of building a storage area and moving everything from there to up there. Fun, fun, fun. Oh! Villager storage. So, as I said, I used to sell sticks to generate emeralds. So I had a line of Fletchers. I'm probably going to slowly get rid of them and probably replace them with some other guys. Like I replaced one with a Frostwalker just to have it. But I have all my enchanted books, which will probably break on the next big update if they add that stupid merchant rebalance. So, yeah. So something you can do that I've figured out kind of on accident. Slap a glow squid ink sac against a sign, and it makes the letters glow. It's kind of neat. This is the where the magic happens. Whenever I need a new villager, I'd move that guy over to his spot, add a new bed, wait for it to happen. Kid pop. Oh, and can that be done with this? I can't remember. So let's test it. Yes, you can. Okay. So, easy way to change a villager's inventory. Like, if you let me look at it. If this guy doesn't change with, say, like, his first 2 or 4 things or something you don't like, get out of the way because I don't want to mush you. And you can do that. And you see how he had the particles? Oh, there he goes. Then he should reconnect. He has to be up. There he goes. Okay. So yeah, it's easier when they're up and about, but you can just hit that, and each time it causes them to detach and reattach. And he'll change up his stuff. It's a lot better for the librarians if you're trying to get a specific book, which was very fun with all these guys. And so the inside, so they don't jump out, there's honey, which keeps them from being able to jump high enough to get out. But these guys, since their thing is so low, they can just walk over it since it's a half block. So I had to add these little grates. So, see, even with the honey, you can just walk right over it. So, if ever I need to get in there, just do that. That's basically it for this. Cats spawn on the roof, which is fun. So, fuel farm. Because this is my big auto smelter. It can smelt a large chest worth of stuff all at once. Takes a minute, but it gets it done. Figured this out myself through trial and error. But anyway, fuel farm. I love this. So, dripstone and... Good lord, I got a bunch of crap. Let's just throw you in here for a second. And... So, I exclusively smelt stuff with lava now. Each of these outer boxes hold 8 or 10? Yeah, 10 from the look of it. Yeah, 10 lava buckets. And as it smelts, it just works its way through them. I think it's 100 blocks per thing. Yeah. Bucket of lava will smelt 100 blocks. And that's basically it. You feed it through the top. You got 2 more shulker boxes. You place right there. They feed down into these. Hit that switch, then they start smelting. And it works pretty good. Oh, that was my smaller clay farm. Here we've got some dripstone farms. Well, I wouldn't even call this a farm. Just builds. Then as you wait, the dripstone just refills each of these cauldrons. Got a kelp farm with some fish in it, just for the heck of it. Right here, use this for hanging roots. I'm just going to throw them all over the place. As I build, I think you could see a couple up there in the villager storage. Ah, so this, if I get just some random extra vegetables or something, throw them up there. Turns them into bone meal. Though bone meal's not a problem, because I also have a skeleton farm. Excuse me. This is my egg farm. Because inside here is a single chicken. He used to be stuck over there. And every time I'd walk through, he'd have laid an... Or, well, I guess she would have laid an egg. I would sit right there and I'd get it. But I figured, hey, put a leash on it, lead it over here, encapsulate it in stone, which is horrific, and 3 eggs. That's basically it for here. Nothing too fancy. Yeah. I'm starting the crazy cat lady achievement thing, or whatever it's called. So I'm eventually going to get 20 stray cats, apparently. So that's where they wait. Because I don't much care for cats. So farms. Big farm is over in this direction. Eventually going to build an actual bridge, but this is the current path. This is a dual farm. So this is a piglin generator, if you know it from looking at it. Probably should have rested, because... Well, let's see if I can break this here. So, if I can do this right... Let's see how well my aim is up. It's off. Wait, let's go up. Yeah, there we go. So... We'll just wait here for the night, and hopefully I don't get stuck in the leaves. There we go. Okay. And I'll explain this farm in a second. So this... Let me turn on at least to easy right now. I turned it to peaceful to show some stuff. Turn it to easy. How this works is... Ooh, did I have you in there? Oh, I did. So... Take a trident, throw in there, hit this switch, it starts flashing the portal, and every time the portal turns on and off, there's a small chance for a piglin to spawn. Which, oh, let me turn this on. Yeah. This is my item sorter, I'll talk about it in a second. You can already hear them falling. So, through the use of water, it brings in piglins. You hit this, and the trident automatically kills them. All their stuff drops into hoppers, goes down to the item sorter, and then I can just get the experience to fix all my mending tools. Which is incredibly useful. Because, Lord knows, even netherite with Unbreaking 3 breaks way too quickly when you're strip mining. So, yeah, that's basically that. Turn it off. Take a second. There we go. Okay. Then just for safekeeping, I take my trident. Also has mending on it. Put it in there. Now you can hear that clicking. That is part of the item sorter. Because all I want is zombie... Because piglins can drop 4 things. Zombie flesh, gold nuggets, gold bars, and gold swords. Gold swords are Gold swords are useless. So they would funnel through here to this, which is a dropper, or dispenser. And drops it down to lava, which is on a redstone clock, so it will constantly drop them. But like I said, zombie flesh, nuggets, and gold bars filter down to here. And the reason there's so many is once you get these things going and you have a looting 3 sword, these can fill up pretty quick. These aren't just from now. These are just from the smaller times I've let it run. But it works well. Like, I've actually had it clog up the machine once because I left it running for a little bit too long. Let's see if this is going. I can hear you guys working. This farm is finicky. This is my iron farm. Oh. There's a cat. It's finicky because sometimes these guys don't want to actually act like they're linked. So, basically, let's see if we can see the magic happening. There we go. So, Every 30 seconds, 10 villagers will spawn an iron golem if there is no iron golem. So they can only spawn in this little area. Water diverts them to the center. And as you can see, they hit the lava. And this little war crime generator. And come on now. They die, drop 2 bars, drops down into a hopper. Feeds into here. Added bonus of they also spawn cats. So it's a string generator as well. So no wanting for scaffolding. And what's good is if I'm using this farm to get gold or something, this just automatically goes on its own. No interaction whatsoever. So 2 times farming. And eventually I want to kind of encase this in more deep slate, make a big tower, probably, because everybody needs a tower. Oh, got a message. So what else could I show you? Oh, well, we're here in the Overworld. I should have showed you that at night. You can't really tell here, but the Nether, or wait, no, Endstone, that's what it's called. The Nether stone around that thing glows at night. Through, so nothing would spawn on that. Which is something I'm kind of happy about. You can do that by, let me come down here, you can kind of see it. So these are whole blocks, but every 6 of these is a half block with a torch under it. So it just, light will seep through a half block, and that's how you can hide some torches. Let's see if I can actually remember where one is. I don't want to have to go tearing up everything. Oh, it might help if I put this back on peaceful, so I don't get bothered by nothing. So we had the center. Let me find the, yeah, okay, centers. I think you? Aha! Oh, okay, no, I used frog lights. So yeah, every 6 of every 6 of these bricks should have a frog light underneath of it. So that causes the light to seep through and just automatically lights this little area, so nothing will spawn. And as you can see, I'm using a lot of frog lights. And we'll get to that in a bit. So, yeah, bridge. So I'm building another, it's less of a farm area, more of a combat arena. And I just wanted a big old bridge to it. So that's what this is eventually going to be. And this is in survival, by the way. No creative. So everything has been mined by hand because I'm a big loser. So we'll just have to fly for a bit. As you can see, the PS4 Pro is very good at handling this game. It all loads very quickly, and there are no glitches because Bedrock is very, very well designed. Alright, so this place is still under construction, but it technically works for what I use it for. Okay. So, this circle is the exact same size as the hole, because I didn't feel like figuring up another circle. This big stupid looking thing is just set dressing mostly. Has a single villager with a bed, some stuff, And then 4? Yeah, 4 beacons up top. As you can see, I get a lot of iron from that iron farm. So, I'm probably going to extend this higher. Yeah, I'm gonna make the chains higher. Whatever. Yeah, 4 beacons. Gives me speed, attack, jump, regen, and defense. Because just over here I have something that doesn't technically work. I made this arena to fight the Wither. Which, hey, it acts as a good arena for the Wither, but the Wither can still break obsidian. So, I went through a whole bunch of trouble, both generating and mining obsidian in the end. And it didn't work. But, because I don't know about you all, but my Wither, on occasions, once you get him to his second state, where you have to hit him with melee weapons, just loves to plunge straight down. Because I think maybe right here. Oop. And as you can see, it's hitching because it's saving, because this game's great. Let's see. Nope. It was one of these places. No. Oh, well. Actually, no. Hold on. I know where it is. Yeah. I'm an idiot. So. There we go. Yeah. Whoop. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, Wither just loves to plunge straight down. I think I have 3 of these shafts. Just peppered all along this area. Makes fighting it fun. Let's see if I can get out of here quick. Well, crap, did I get? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I made another fuel farm to, you know, help with the production of obsidian. Then I realized how long that takes. Gave up. And then just went to the end and mined it from those big towers. Oh, but anyway. So what that combat arena is for is this right here. It'll spawn illager captain. Yeah, they still called illagers, or they changed their name to like pillagers or something. I can't remember. But occasionally it'll spawn a captain with the big banner on the back, and that'll give you the debuff. And you just run over there, and it'll start a raid. And that has become my new emerald farm, because that works a lot better than actually trading. I can usually get about a stack of emeralds from a single raid on hard, which is pretty good. Oh, now that it's night, I can show you the glowing floor. Oh, it must be glow-like. I couldn't remember what those glowing spots were. And sorry I'm not teleporting around, because like I said, this is all in survival. Oh, I do have a list of coordinates. Building in this big, like, mountainous caldera. I think what I'll do is I'll attach the basic coordinates. So if anybody wants to build here themselves, they can. Because this area is actually incredibly good, because not only is it an interesting mountain design, there is an ancient city. Wait, was there? Okay, yeah, there's an ancient city just over in that direction. there's a couple of monster spawners inside the big circle, which I'm going to have to deal with as I dig down. But there's a skeleton spawner right... Did I build it directly above it? Yeah. Yeah, directly on this spot, if you dig straight down, I want to say to 60. There's a skeleton spawner. Then, like I said... Oh yeah, the floors... That's how bright that glows. So, there's a couple of dark spots. I don't think those are dark enough for anything to spawn, but... And then, yeah, I originally came over here. So I'm fairly certain... I don't think I've actually dug down to it yet. There should be either here or a couple other mountains over. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have it written down somewhere. Oh, and end portal. So all in a very close area. So this is actually a quicker way to get up top. So yeah, what I was saying is I'll post the seed and the coordinates if anybody would want to build in this area. So, as you can see, like, I've strip mined the towers, and apparently they respawn once I respawn the Ender Dragon, but haven't done that yet. So, oh, I was worried for a second. Forgot I slept in that bed. It used to be in Bedrock. Sometimes your respawn locations would break, and they would shoot you back to 0-0. Very fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restock on rockets. We'll head into the Nether, and I'll finish this up with my last couple of farms. Oh. Truck just tested his brakes outside somewhere. Either that or he ran off the road and hit a tree. So, basic end portal, or Nether portal. I can't talk. I think what I'm gonna do at some point is build a piglin bartering thing right here, because this area is always full of piglins. So it would be easy enough to capture a bunch. Yeah, capture a bunch, name them, and do all that. And this is just my little Nether highway. I won't show everything, because... Yeah, okay. This originally led to the combat arena I showed you, but I couldn't get the portals to function properly. It wouldn't disconnect and reconnect where I actually wanted it, so ended up getting rid of that and just building the big overworld bridge. This leads to the ice field and something else, and this is the witch and wither farm. Yeah, okay, so ice field mansion. Okay, yeah. I'll show you the ice field design just real quick. Now this was my old way of getting stuff, and then I realized this is slow. And then I just started digging 2x3 tunnels, which will let me fly, which is much better. So I'll show you the ice field, the witch farm, and finish up with the wither farm. If I can remember exactly where that one is, because I don't think I marked it properly. And we'll end up, or we'll end this long-ass video nobody's gonna watch. But hey, if I get hit by a truck, people will be like, hey, look at this nerd. Look at this nerd build. Built. I could drink water. Yep. Yeah. Snow biome. Oh, this is also my powdered snow farm, if you didn't know. Drop down cauldrons, and they will slowly fill up with powdered snow, which you can pick up in buckets. If you ever need to make... Oh yeah! My froglight farm. I'll show you that to you. So yeah, this is the ice farm. So you have some half blocks here in the center which will not freeze, which lets you break these, and then the water will refill itself. Whoa! You scared the heck out of me. So that's the isolay. Did I name him? I did not. So he stays here, uncovered in the snow. He loves it, don't worry. It's easy enough, like I said, just, okay. I built it out of wood and sand because they won't instantly break from a pick, which lets you just run your way through here, getting ice. Then you can either place it yourself to make big water areas, or combine it to make packed or blue ice if you're making nether highways. That's basically it. Though actually, if you want packed ice, break the mine glaciers. So I think you need, yeah, you need 9 regular ice to make packed ice. And then you need 9 packed ice to make blue ice. So just mine packed ice with a silk touch. Much quicker. Save yourself a lot of time. There's so many rabbits. Anyway. So, let's see if I can remember where the... Okay. The witch and the frog light farm are technically right beside themselves. So, we'll see if I can remember how to get there without getting lost. Okay, wrong way. Here we go. I think... You can see that sign coming up. Yeah, let's see. Ice. No, the okay, this goes to the wither. Because I remember I needed to dig that 2x3 tunnel to get the horses through, and the horses were at the witch farm. So... let's just annoyingly jump through here, and right here. Yeah, if you build it 3 high and 2 wide, you can do this, which makes it a lot easier. Now, these 2 farms I did not design myself, so you can find them on YouTube. And the farms that I did make myself, you can probably find better versions on YouTube. Just make sure, if you're playing Bedrock, find a Bedrock one. If you're playing Java, find a Java version. Because, God forbid, this game have parity. I think, yeah, let's actually go around. I don't want to face plant into lava. So, are these Nether bastions? Because they're not fortresses. Yeah, I think they're called bastions. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just get to the bottom. Okay. So, bottom of the Nether bastion. You always have a slime spawner. And... So anyway. Slime spawner. Dig a big old trench. Fill it with hoppers. And then put powdered snow on top. Then drop a bunch of frogs down in there. I think, yeah, let me go down here. So, yeah. The powdered snow floats off the hopper. You put down a block or something. Make them float. Frogs will not spend enough time hopping around in the snow to get hurt. But, go into here. We'll turn it back onto... Okay. Turn it back onto at least easy. Spawner will just drop slime straight down. The two large versions are big enough to hit the snow, which I need to fill up, because as you can see it's not as efficient as it should be. But anyway, they'll clip it, they'll stay there, they'll start to shake, take enough damage to pop, and break into the small versions. As you can see, frogs, go on frogs, you can do it. Don't make me look bad. There he goes. Eat the slime, pop out a light, goes through the hoppers, comes into here, feeds into these. And occasionally, an enderman will fall in there, get killed by the ice, and drop pearls as well. So, you got that. Works pretty efficiently. Let's see if we can see him. Even without full powdered snow, there he goes. Works pretty efficiently, because he'll break into 4, then they'll break into 4. So you get a good number of lights. And I'm just going for regular lights, because I didn't feel like going through all the trouble of breeding and transporting the other 3 as of yet. But, I'll eventually go for that. Oh, and you get magma cream, which is, I guess, useful for, useful for the fire resistance potions. But I don't use those, because I'm stupid. So, the witch farm, and I'm actually really proud of, because I looked up a tutorial on how to build one, and it did not work. So I rejiggered it a little bit. Oh, I have a new follower. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I love it. I post like one random Minecraft video talking about how glitchy it is. Then suddenly everybody's following me on PS4. Let's just do this. Kind of dangerous in an area that's 90% lava, but whatever. So we'll go through here. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. I guess I could try that. I wonder if witches get hurt quick enough by powdered snow. Anyway, witch farm! Which doesn't look pretty, but it works. So, how it works is, this used to be a witch hut. Tore it down, marked off the dimensions of it, built this big thing around it. It is 3 levels where monsters will spawn in here. Usually. Am I crouching? Yes, I am. Monsters will spawn. Those are all tripwires. That'll set it off. That will open up. Water will pour out and slowly push them over this, down there, feeds into that, or an observer. But they'll die down there. Hold on. So, anyway. what am I trying to say? I just brain blanked. Oh, anyway. This right here is because spiders will also spawn. And they'll hit this wall and climb straight up. And just stop right on that ledge. And it will not get hit by the water. And they will actually slow down the production. Because, I think there's a monster limit. Excuse me. But anyway, that'll kill them. And let's replace the dirt. I put dirt here so I can actually like stop in and check and look at stuff. Oh, and doubly fun is this is where I got my frogs. So yeah, you put down a bunch of torches because you want no spawn area whatsoever except for in here. You then set your chunk limit to, I want to say 6. You set it, yeah, I think you set it to like 6 or 4. You climb up here, and you are just far enough away from your little spawn circle, since it's from yourself, it's just like a big circle area that comes off of you. Is just enough to encompass that building, so only mobs can spawn inside that building. Or hostile, anyway. So they'll spawn, get pushed down, fall into that little area, feed into this, and it... Oh, yeah, it is a tripwire. So they'll hit that, it'll set off a piston, which will push that block directly over where their head would be. And it both suffocates and burns them. Which sounds really messed up. Anyway, their drops will feed into this. Yet another auto sorter. Which you can find how to make these on YouTube. Because I can't explain how they function or work. I just copied them. And I've already cleared this one out, but you'll get like glowstone, sugar, bones, gunpowder, and glass bottles. And everything else will feed into a item breaker, much like at the piglin farm. So the last thing I want to show is the Wither farm. And I'll close up this, what is probably, what, like 45 minutes now, probably? Me rambling on about nothing? I was worried for a second. Let's think. Wither farm. Let's go back to the junction, and then I can think. Because I don't want to run off in the wrong direction. Yeah, Wither farm. I did mark it. Okay. I'm just dumb. Okay. I don't think it's Deep City. Yeah, no, not you. Was that something? Yes. Wither. Okay. Oh, good. Wait a minute. No. Okay, this one's Wither. I really need to mark these better. You gotta be careful doing this, because if you clip onto something... Alright, good thing about these. If you clip on anything, you will take a good chunk of Like that. You will take a good chunk of damage. But you can usually find a good rhythm. Whoop! Or... there we go. Alright. Took long enough, huh? Imagine if we had to walk. Ugh, this game. Yeah. I hope I came to the right place, because this would be annoying if I didn't. Yep, this is the right place. Okay. Wither Farm is just this. So, you got a piglin. His name's Neff. Put him in a minecart. So, and if you name him, he will not despawn. So, this little barrier will keep... yeah, will keep anything from being able to actually attack him. I used to have him, or have one with a crossbow, and he accidentally shot a regular skeleton, and then he got killed with arrows. So, you just want a regular piglin, because wither skeletons do not like regular piglins, and will try to kill them. So, the original design was... oh, you build this, and then you build a little room off to the side, or, yeah, down underneath that you can just sit and wait in, and then wither skeletons will come in here, and they'll just die. The thing is, nothing really spawns within a certain, distance of you. So, wither skeletons were spawning, but they would spawn, like, over there, and not be close enough to see him. And it wouldn't work. So, instead, I just rejiggered it to where the room is way over here. And we'll see if I can get this to work. Oh, wait, did I have to... hold on. Before I do that, let me check and see if I have to turn anything on. Yeah, I do have to turn stuff on, because, the kill room isn't on. So, kill room functions basically the exact same way as the piglin one. It's got your 4 pistons. You got yourself a trident. Let me see if I can... this one I built a little bit more convoluted, so... there we go. So yeah. I just ran redstone across here to a dropper, which just drops it down to the lava. So things like stone swords, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just stone swords and bones. Stone swords, bones, and coal. Things I don't want all feed into that, drop down, get destroyed by lava. Let's see if I can get a good view. I should have made a, oh, here we go. So, as you can see, those piglins and him aren't happy. So eventually, they'll either get far enough away that it doesn't really matter, or killed off by the wither skeletons, but should, periodically, if we just watch... oh, is that a regular skeleton? I should have, like I said, I should have built a spyglass, but I didn't. Yeah, he's got a sword, but he just... okay, they despawned. Because they're far enough away. And those guys spawned over on the left. I hope this isn't boogered up. Because it had been working really good. I'm seeing zombie piglins spawn over there. Oh, okay. There we go. They'll spawn in groups of 2 or 3. They'll run around and try to get to them, and they'll instead fall down into that hole. And sometimes blazes will fall down, apparently. And you can usually just get a good, constant stream of them. Spawning and respawning. Spawning, dying, respawning. Yeah, here, there we go. There it's going. Good. So they'll fall down there, get killed by the auto killer, drop their drops, it'll get sorted, and you're fairly safe in this little bunker. Nothing can really bother you in here. So let's just pop you back to peaceful. We'll go see. I doubt from 4 that I got one. But who knows? Just come down here, open that. And if I had any wither skulls, they'd be in here. That's basically it. Oh no. Okay, so you can get it back by just... There we go. I probably should get this thing mended. Oh. And I just store this in here. That's basically it. That's all the stupid crap I built. All the farms. All the big holes. Let this... Oh! And things can't spawn on half blocks. So I probably should cover everything. Like, you can see I put them up there. You don't really spawn up there, though. So, you can just cover that entire thing. But anyway. Stuff can't spawn on half blocks, so it's a good way of spawn-proofing areas. Just go crazy. Cover an entire area with things, and you can basically control where stuff spawns. Huh. That's that. It has to be specific. If you're going for this design, I think it has to be in a can't remember what it's called. It's not a basalt. What is this? Is that basalt? No. That is. Can't remember what this biome's technically called. With all the particles and whatnot. Basalt Valley or something like that? I can't remember. If you look it up, you'll find somebody much smarter than me describing it and telling you how to do it. But that's basically it. I hope if you actually sat through this, you enjoyed it. If not, be sure to call me a bunch of expletives in the comments. Christ, I'm tired. Well, hope you all have a good one.